y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm Muriel, this nurse Muriel. To my new subscribers, hey, how y'all doing? Welcome to the channel. To my oldies but goodies, welcome back. So y'all, I am on my way back home. I am leaving my hometown. I stayed over there last night. Just handling some business. Y'all, how y'all been doing? I know it's been a while again. I said I was going to try to stay consistent, and it's been about 15 days, but just busy, y'all. Really. I said on this drive, there's no excuse for me not to record and put out a video. So on today, y'all, I kind of want y'all to help me a little. I mean, it's not too late, but for those of you who watched my last video, y'all know I resigned from my current position working for the Department of Mental Health, and I was offered a position working with another state agency. And I got the call, I don't know if I said this on the last video, but I got the call for the pay. Now, the pay is, okay, so let me put it like this. The pay is more. It is $5,000 more than my base pay for the Department of Mental Health. It's $5,000 annual, $5,000 more annually. But my current position offers a stipend, a 15% supplement, to where it then makes my pay higher than the offer that I received. And so with taking this job, I will be actually taking a $7,000 annual pay cut. Now my hours will be, my current position, my hours are 3 13-hour shifts from 7A to 8P. Now, I hardly ever stayed at 8P, y'all, because ever since I started accruing sick time, annual time, I would always leave like 30 minutes early, and I would just use my annual time, like 0.5 hours, to make up that time. So I'm usually out the door by 7:30. It's very rare that I'm there till 8 o'clock, and that's my current job that I resigned from. Now my new job, I'll be working 2 8-hour shifts and 2 12-hour shifts, because I had the option of mixing it up because they're short night shift workers. And so they gave me the option to either I could work Monday through Friday 3P to 11P every weekend off, or I can do 3 12-hour shifts, or I can do 2 8-hour shifts and 2 12-hour shifts. And so that's the option I went for. I'm doing 2 8-hour shifts and 2 12-hour shifts, which comes out to what, 24 and 16, which comes out to 40 hours a week. And you would subtract 30, 1 hour, 2 hours. So it comes out to about 38 hours a week once you subtract the 30-minute lunch break. So essentially, I'll be working more hours for less pay. That's basically what it breaks down to. However, the whole setup is different because it's a different agency. Where I'm going is set up more or less like a long-term care. But I will only have 10 to 11 patients, unless the other nurse doesn't show up. Then I may possibly have 20, which is not bad because y'all know I'm used to working with like 25 in long-term care. So that's the decision I was trying to, like, I was grappling with that pay cut, because although I say it's not about the pay, y'all know I have other means of income. I have my PRN still. I have my my trash business. So I have other means of income. But with me working an extra day, picking up that extra 4th day, it will kind of limit me on my PRN, because I'm not going to really pick up too much PRN time if I'm already working 4 days a week. That's just me. I'm not going to. Now I'm gonna just say I won't want to pick up a PR shift at the PRN. That'll be a 5th day if I'm already working 4 days a week. See, now I can pick it up because I'm doing 3 12s, and so I have 4 days off. So I usually pick up one of those days and go to my PRN during the week. But with working 4 days, I don't know if that's something I'm gonna want to do. We'll see though, because y'all know take care of it. Like when things happen around the house and I need a quick and I need a quick like $300, $400 to take care of whatever may have happened. Like when my plumbing was messed up under my sink, I ended up coming out of pocket $275 for that. When my dryer vents needed to be cleaned out, like from the inside out, that was $120. There's still repairs I want to get done around the house. That's total. It's going to total probably about $3,000. So there are things that and that's just $3,000 for the labor. That's not even counting the materials. So yeah, there are things that need to be done that I don't, I'll go through, swing through and pick up a PRN. My son, I'm still paying tuition on him. In fact, a tuition payment comes through Friday. And, and he still has a whole nother semester after this one. So yeah, there are things that need to be paid, and that PRN comes in clutch when it comes to paying those things. So it's like taking a pay cut, and on top of that, having to work a fifth shift a week when I can remain where I'm at and get that same money working just 3 days a week. On the other hand, I don't really like the disorganization where I'm at. I don't like that I really don't have much control over anything, basically. I don't like that, and it's hard, like I said, to sit back and watch things just be a show. You know what I'm saying? So it's like peace of mind versus money. Y'all know me. I'm going to go with the peace of mind. And I'm only saying peace of mind because in the new setting, I'll be able to have somewhat of control over how things are done. So I went ahead and I accepted the position today. They called me last week, Monday, made me the offer, told me how much it was going to be. I countered with another amount. They didn't accept it. They stuck to their guns. And I'm to the point where I have to either accept or reject it because the background check, the fingerprints, and all that stuff has to be done before I can get started. And they're trying to get me into the July 17th orientation, which is just 2 weeks and 3 days away. So I went ahead and accepted the position, y'all. Still the same benefits, the same. I think she said, being that it's a different agency, I get to choose my benefits all over again, but they have the same packages. So this time around, I'm going to choose that better dental plan, y'all. Remember I was telling y'all about going to the dentist and they wanted to charge me all that money for my son? So this time around, I'm going to just go in choosing the better dental plan. And then everything else I have can remain the same because it's a state job and all their packages are still the same. I think I talked to y'all at one point about applying for the federal positions. I really don't have a reason other than I kind of like a little bit of freedom on my jobs, and I'm not saying I won't have freedom on that federal position that I was looking into, but I know the current job that I'm working now, and like y'all know, I like to say if I need 5-10 minutes to myself, I can step out the building and get those 5 or 10 minutes. And in the job that I'm going into, same thing. If I need 5-10 minutes for myself, I can step outside and get that. I don't know if that would be possible in that federal position. So yeah, I accepted that. I accepted the new position, and I'll start a week-long orientation, 7 days of 8 to 5. Will start outfit picked out. Y'all already know white and plus size is not always the best thing when it shows all your lumps and bumps and stuff. Y'all, if y'all can remember, I went on a weight loss journey last year after attending a white party. That journey lasted all of 3 months, and then I went to Mexico, and everything got shot to hell after that. And I'm hoping to try to do better before this white party, so that I cannot be just totally discouraged when I put on my all white for this party. But we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's about it. Not much else going on, y'all. That's really about it. At one point, I was hesitating on leaving this current job because I was told that I could work 2 days a week. I was told that I could work 2 days a week and still get all my benefits with this current job, and I just won't accrue annual or sick time, but all my benefits would remain the same. And I almost stuck with that, y'all, because the job isn't horrible. And like I said on a previous video, if I'm in the med room, I got it. It's like I love being in the med room, even though that med room is not where they normally place the RNs. I love being in the med room, and if I could just guarantee that I will remain there and not have to ever work as the charge nurse or anything, then I would just stay. But there's no guarantee I'm going to be able to stay in the med room. Like the other day, I had to be the charge nurse, and it was only me and one other nurse, and I was charged, and y'all, it was just so much going on, so much like the battle. The battle is not mine, but it was mine that day, battling with trying to navigate all that with just working with people who know their job roles but just don't want to do. Like, it was just a lot. I don't want to be a charge nurse, so yeah, I don't want to. If I have to possibly get stuck in that situation, then that's not a position I want to play. So I'm going to go on to this other job where I'm working with professionally trained and certified people who know their jobs. And even with that, there's still going to be some type of pushback, or maybe some conflict even, but you've been trained and certified on these things, so these things are part of your job duty. I shouldn't have to tell you over and over. But anyway, y'all, so I will talk to you guys on the next one. If y'all got any questions, leave them down below. I'm thinking about starting, because y'all know I've been, like I said in my last video, been listening to these book readings here on YouTube, and some of these books just have me wanting to start a book club, y'all, because I'm trying to tell you, some of these books are so good, I've listened to them 3 and 4 times, y'all. And I'm thinking about starting a little book club, maybe online, or talking about a particular book at the end of each video if y'all are here for it. Like I said, I just started indulging. Like, I've always read books now, don't get me wrong. I've always read and did Audible my whole life. Like, my Audible library is ridiculous. And it's been more so Audible in my adult years versus actual reading the hardcover book, because Audible is more, I'm gonna say it's easier to do when you're navigating your everyday life. Like, I can be washing dishes and listen to the Audible. I could be taking a shower and listening to the book. I could be cleaning my closet and listening to the book. Like, my hands are free to do whatever I need to do while I get in a good book. But so like I said, my Audible library is very extensive. I like all kind of different genres, but lately I have been listening to urban fiction, and let me tell you, I am fully invested historical things. So I've read some books that covered like different stories of World War II, fiction books of World War II, some nonfiction books. Like I like a lot of fantasy, and so fantasy books.